What is good, my fellow warriors of light? Lotus Moon here, and I'm bringing you guys a different kind of Mobius Final Fantasy video today. This is going to be more of a discussion and information video regarding next month's update. So, just a few hours ago, we had the Taiwanese live stream video, and you can check out that video if you want. It's on YouTube and stuff, but it's going to be in Chinese, and it gave us kind of the scoop on what to expect in next month's update early. So I wanted to kind of cover the information we have, and there's going to be a lot of things going on next month as I anticipated. So I wanted to go over this information with you guys a little bit early. This is just going to be, I'm just going to be touching upon each of the subjects. I'm not going to be going in depth. I'll be making separate videos talking more about the different events and such, but otherwise this video will be way too long. But anyway, I want to give you guys early information as much as possible. Before I get into the information though, I want to give a shout out to my man here, Harvey Blue Waves. So he kind of led me to this information a little bit. He commented on my last video, kind of giving a nice summary of what we're getting in next month's update from the live stream, and you're awesome, dude. I really appreciate it. I did know about the live stream, but I didn't realize it was so early already today. So he really gave me the heads ups so I can get you this video earlier. So thanks again, Harvey Blue Waves. You're an awesome dude. Thanks for subscribing and watching. And I just want to give a shout out to all my subscribers that comments. You guys are awesome. And you know, I really enjoy reading everyone's comments. I don't always have time to respond to each and every comment, but I try my best. I like to respond as much as I can to your guys' comments. But you know, this is what really makes being a YouTuber worth it for me, guys. I don't do this for any kind of money or anything, but I just really enjoy this game, and I enjoy bringing you guys content and kind of early information and the kind of discussion videos and such. So thanks for watching my videos and subscribing, everyone. I really enjoy everyone's comments, and I try to keep, you know, my channel is like, you know, as real as possible. You know, we're all players here, and we all go through the same thing together. So but anyway, I wanted to talk, let's get into the information then. So there's quite a few things I want to talk about. Let's start with the card batches we're going to be getting. So I'm getting this information here, if you're wondering, from the Reddit site. If you guys aren't on Reddit yet, I highly recommend going on to Reddit, r/Mobius Final Fantasy. It's a great subreddit, a lot of good information here. If anyone watching my videos are Reddit reader, give a shout out. You guys are awesome. But anyway, let's get into the information here. So April card batches, we're going to be getting a light and dark damage focus AoE cards. So I expect good things from these cards. Definitely be on the lookout to get them. I love AoE cards anyway. They're very useful in this game, and damage focused is a great ability, so I expect these cards to be very strong. We're going to be getting also the Dark Mage cards, which we did not get last month because of Oculus not being released, and also Hellgate. So I mentioned in one of my past videos that I wish we had Hellgate already for this Scorpion Tower event, and Hellgate is just an amazing card, very useful support card. In case you don't know what Hellgate is, it is a support card that gives you barrier, wall, and regeneration. So it's going to be a very strong card into the future. Highly recommend trying to get it if you can. You know, it's going to be through the, you know, trying to roll for it, so you know, don't spend too many resources for it. But Hellgate's an amazing card. We probably don't need Hellgate as badly as we used to, because you know, we just got some really good support cards with Cindy and also Luna Freya. So both of those cards are really great support cards, so kind of supplements the need for this a little bit less, but Hellgate's still an amazing card. So like we all expected, we're finally going to get the Oculus job next month. It's in the Japanese version. If you look in Ultima website, it's going to be called like Majin or Demon, but in the English name is going to be Oculus. So it's a very strong job. It's going to be the last job of the 3 we've gotten from like Rogue and Berserker. So it's going to have a very strong weapon also. So I might try rolling for Oculus. I just have so many jobs and cards I need to work on right now. I'm not really going to prioritize getting jobs next month. Especially this Garland Legend job. Now, I'm not particularly impressed with the Garland Legend job. I might not really try for it, honestly. It doesn't really impress me. It's not what I want. I'm looking forward to the future Legend jobs coming very soon, though. So we're going to be getting a lot of Legend jobs very soon in the near future, such as Titus and all the Final Fantasy 13 Legend jobs in a few months. So I'm definitely more interested in those. But I will be making a separate video talking about Oculus and Garland a little bit more. And then finally, we're going to be getting the Knights of the Round batch coming out of early acquisition. So if you guys are like me, poor souls that don't have any Knights of the Round, it's going to be finally in the ability shop. So if you haven't got it yet, definitely advise you guys to buy it with ability tickets and, you know, augment it up. It's going to be one of the best support cards pretty much for far in the future. It's rated super high in Ultima, I think 96 of 100. So definitely get Knights of the Round. So for the events, now we have the return of the Final Fantasy Record Keeper event, which I really have mixed feelings about, guys. I am happy that you guys are going to be able to get the Final Fantasy Record Keeper event cards, which a lot of people don't have them simply because they released this event in the very beginning of the game. So unless you're like a day one player like me, you're not going to have these cards. So it's nice that they're bringing back these cards for everyone to have a chance to get, but I'm just really upset about how they're doing it. And I'm gonna be talking some more in depth about this, but just really quickly, it says here that it's gonna be a random small chance gacha type. So it's not gonna be a box type, it's not gonna be a banner batch type, it's just gonna be straight up gacha rolls, try your luck bullshit. So you know, I will be talking more about this, believe me. But anyway, the good news though is we will be getting 5-star augmentations for our Final Fantasy Record Keepers. So I've been waiting a very long time to have my Record Keeper cards become 5-star. So this is gonna be great. We're also gonna get this solo limit break event. If you guys remember the last limit break event, it's gonna be something similar. I'm not gonna be talking about the details of it now, but it's, you know, nothing too exciting, but it's going to be another those kind of event. The Terra Battle event looks pretty interesting. Again, I'll talk more about that into details later, but let's just look at it really quickly here. It is a pretty interesting looking event. It's Terra Battle plus Mobius Final Fantasy type combination, so definitely going to be interesting events. I don't want to talk about too much right now simply because it's a lot of information to go over and a lot of different looking cards we're getting. So look forward to that very soon and next month. And Ravenge Battle Tower. So just another battle tower to expect. Like I said, I'll go in more in depth all this stuff later. So game updates. Very exciting news. We are finally getting 5-star Sicarius. 4-star multiplayer Sicarius bosses and 5-star augmentation for our Sicarius card. So I've been waiting for the 5-star augments for a while for Sicarius cards. And I've been telling you guys for a while, you know, just hold on, you know, don't waste your growth stars on the single target cards from the ability shop too much, because the Sicarius 5-star cards are going to be super good, especially for free players and just all players alike. They're very strong cards. You know, they're free to get. They just need to be grinded out through multiplayer. So this is exciting news. Definitely good for us. And looks like the hype was real. We're getting custom panels plus skill draw. So you guys remember those videos I made about the skill coins? Well, they're coming back again next month, and we'll be able to farm up the skill coins and get custom panels. So this is super exciting. Next month's gonna be really a busy month and a lot of good stuff to look forward to. And just side note here, says 3 new spirits. Nothing to talk about that. I mean, I do like the different spirits in the game, but you know, they're just spirits. It also says here that there was a picture of Neo X Death in one of the loading screens, so that might be coming also next month. Now, Neo X Death is another Supreme Ultimate card. It's a very, very good ultimate card. In fact, it's one of my favorites. I'll show you guys the stats later, but definitely a really good Supreme card to get if you can get it. You know how it is with Supreme cards. They are very hard to get. So that kind of is the update in a nutshell. Now, I wanted to talk more in depth about the Final Fantasy Record Keeper event and kind of like what's the future for Global in general. So I'm going to start off this discussion with a comment I saw on the actual Chinese page here for the Mobius Final Fantasy live stream. And this comment really hit home to me, and I'm going to be just reading this comment to you guys. And I 100% agree with this person. This guy says, horrible what you guys are doing to the global and Taiwanese servers. You started these servers with the promise that there will be less gacha, and therefore we cannot farm Magicite and have less summon tickets as drops. And now you added full gacha events on global/Taiwan, but give us no farmable Magicite. We have way less summon ticket drops compared to Japan. We have no pity rolls, aka rolls a couple of times without luck, and you're guaranteed to get it with the next roll. We can't pull job duplicates, but jobs and abilities are separate, which means if we pull abilities and have no access to the new jobs, it says here, get your shit together for fuck's sake. Final Fantasy Mobius is awesome game, but what you guys are doing with the marketing of the global is a shame. So I 100% agree with this person here. So for a lot of you new players that don't know really the background behind the global versus Japanese servers, in Japan, they're about a year ahead of us in terms of content, but they have basically a full gacha type system. And because of that, the players are allowed to farm Magicite for free on random battles. So if you're just grinding up some random battles, you can farm Magicite from those battles, and that allows you to be able to roll more often to get your cards and your jobs and stuff. And also they get way more summon tickets than we do. Like, I seen some of the events for the Japanese server, like they get a ton of summon tickets, and that is because that is allowing the players to be able to roll from the gacha system, and that's what they have in place. Now, the global and Taiwanese servers were kind of meant to be different than Japan in that they're going to be less gacha and more guaranteed cards and guaranteed content. And that is why we have the ability shop that we do, and that is why we have no duplicate normal jobs pools, which is nice. And that is why we had in the past like box types and like banner types and stuff like that. Japan doesn't have that. They have farmable Magicite, so it's kind of like a trade-off. But what's really making me mad is they are now bringing us freaking gacha type summon events, and we just don't have the resources. Unless you're like a freaking whale willing to spend like hundreds of dollars per month, you're gonna be missing out on a lot of cool cards, and it's frustrating. I do spend money on this game, but I'm not a super whale, and honestly, like, I feel a lot bad for you guys that can't get these cards, because it's just not fair. It's not fair for the free players, it's not fair for the whales, it's not fair for anybody really. And it's really a shame, because this game is such a fun game and it got such great graphics. I love this game, I love playing it, but they need to get their shit together, honestly. And what really ticks me off is this Final Fantasy Record Keeper event. So I don't know how many of you guys know the whole background here, but just check this out, guys. Final Fantasy Record Keeper event, when it came out, it was a banner type summons. Okay, so check this out here. Basically, if you look on the screen here, this is how we got it. You spent 3,000 Magicite or 6 summon tickets and got a guaranteed 5 legend job cards per banner. Guaranteed. No random pull, no bullshit. Not even box type. Like I am okay with box type because that gives you at least one guaranteed event card. But this Final Fantasy Record Keeper event was 5 guaranteed event cards in a separate banner for only 3,000 Magicite. Now, that was just amazing. And this is how I got my cards, my Final Fantasy Record Keeper cards, and You know, it was definitely the best batch we ever had. On top of it, many of you guys don't even know this, but if you bought these packs early, if you bought these banners early, they actually refunded you half of your summon tickets used, because basically there was some like misleading information when these banners came out. So the team decided to refund everyone that bought these banners half of their summon tickets back. So in reality, I only spent 3,000 Magicite for both banners, and you know that those were the good old days. I don't expect them to come back, but what makes me mad is that we are now getting the record keeper cards again through complete gacha. I mean, this is just a slap in the face in my opinion. I feel really bad for you guys. I hope you guys can get the Final Fantasy record keeper cards. They are really strong, but I mean, come on guys, don't give us this damn gacha event summons, you know. Let us, like, give us back at least the box type. You know, I can deal with the box type because that's at least one guaranteed card per roll. You know, I didn't want this to be a rant video, but I want you guys to have, you know, have the information why, you know, what's going on, and you know why we should be mad about it. So I'm really disappointed in that, guys. You know, I'm just a little bit mad. I'm sorry. So anyway, it is an interesting month. A lot of good cards to come, a lot of good jobs to come. So I'm really excited about the custom panels and the 4-star Sicarius multiplayer bosses and the 5-star Sicarius augments. So this is gonna be a very good month. Really excited about it. And that's really all I want to talk about in this video. I want to give you more detailed videos about the certain events later. But once again, thanks again to all you guys watching my videos and supporting me. I really enjoy making these videos to you guys. So this has been Lotus Moon, and I hope that you found this information useful, and I'll see you guys next video.